I know fourth place may not have been the goal, but it's still a massive accomplishment, especially for people who said that they thought they would be the first boot.
Yeah, well, and it does feel like a sort of iconic, lots of iconic fourth place across all CBS universe. So
a lot of our favorite teams that we've watched over the years have come in fourth place. So, $1 million would be great, but we're honored to keep good company.
Yeah, the fourth place club is absolutely the best.
Yeah, the reunion's going to go crazy for sure.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know when we learned officially, but we're fans of the race and for that trope, students of the race, we know a lot of, trivia and things like that. And we knew as we were racing, maybe that we were placing very high as a lesbian couple, but
I think actually, as soon as we got our phones back on the way home, the race is actually so public, people take pictures of you and follow you as you're running the race. They'll recognize what's happening. And so there is an online community that follows it as it's being built. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but an anonymous account sent us a message on our flight home saying we're pretty sure you guys just became the highest ranking lesbian couple to ever run the race. So, we just kind of put it together slowly. And I guess you're the first person to say it officially.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Beep Paris.
I actually was booked to head to Paris about 48 hours after the race concluded for work. So it was actually pretty funny to us to end our race in Paris and fly home knowing that 2 days later I'd be flying back to stay for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it didn't feel super romantic if that's what you're getting at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The squashed dreams of our future and, our future cat babies and all squashed in Paris. And maybe it was a little screw you to be eliminated in the city of love, actually. And then especially when she had to go back and then work a grueling 3 weeks in the city where our hopes were squashed.
It's good to know the irony was not lost.
Oh, yeah.
Never. We love irony. Look at us. We exist in irony.
Yeah.
That she is competitive as hell. I mean, I think going into the race, I think the show really showed this off really well. I think we have we understand each other and have worked really hard to build a healthy, communicative, transparent, supportive, loving relationship. But this one's never done sports or been athletic and all that stuff. And she just was feral and competitive, and I thought it was so hot. And I was expecting that because I knew we're hungry at home, we can't watch TV shows and not strategize on our own. We're kind of always thinking about it.
Yeah.
So I knew the brain was there, but was the competitive spirit gonna no, she was insanely competitive and I loved it and I didn't know, and
I don't know what happened. I mean, Phil said go and I was I will rip a head off. Let's do that. I've never felt that way.
Yeah.
Paige, what was something you learned about Izzy?
Oh, I don't know if this exactly answers the question, but I'm a caretaker, and I just and a lot of times that comes manifests in double checking, and Izzy'll have a thought, we need to go that way, and my initial instinct on the race would be oh well, okay, pause, how did you come to that conclusion? I would like to also come to that conclusion. Oh, you did great, let's go. And I realized really quickly that I was getting in our way, and the greatest thing about having a partner is having this incredible this incredible other brain that like I can trust to like make decisions for us, and like that I don't need to be in charge all the time. And it was like so great. It was like an exercise over 11 legs of like constantly like releasing and just like, you know, sitting behind the wheel of the car and hearing go left and just going left, you know, like on the first leg of the race, I couldn't do that. You know, we maybe could have come in first in Amsterdam if I was listening to her navigation the way I was in Milan.
Yeah, that's probably true, actually.
Yeah. Because I just like so needed to like hold that same control. And I don't know, it was like a great exercise for me to just kind of let go and like trust this brilliant woman that I know I have by my side. And like, yeah, I'm so happy that was an outcome from this.
It feels good. Listen, you know, I was the idiot that was on Big Brother. Not an idiot. I love Big Brother. That's sincere. I love Big Brother. But the fans are volatile on Big Brother. And like, I feel like we were prepped for fan response after being on Big Brother. But it's not that I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I think we're cute and charming, you know, but wow. I mean, like, it felt like this show was like such like a love letter to our journey, and like everyone else getting to see in on that and like, I don't know, get on board and be excited about us. It's like not that often that we see like a lesbian couple that maybe doesn't look like that looks slightly unconventional to have so much sort of like love for our relationship, and for our relationship not to be like made fun of, you know, like I'm so proud that our relationship was taken really seriously. And I think that's because even though we have a great sense of humor and we like to be all out there and be authentic, like we take ourselves seriously, you know, we like took the race seriously. And so like, that was like amazing to feel, I don't know. Yeah. Like a super team because of the fans seeing like the reality of who we were and what we were doing. So
yeah, we emotionally kind of prepared ourselves for, you know, all of the ignorant questions of who's the boy one, who's the girl one, and all of that. We didn't spend any time thinking about the people who weren't going to be asking those questions, who were just going to be showing up and like getting it. And seeing the fans who just recognized us and wanted to be there with us was really special.
Felt good. Yeah. Well, we're not great planners. And we got engaged right after I got back from Big Brother, and life just started happening, you know, and we were like, we're going to give ourselves a year to set a date. And then it was like a year later, we're preparing for the race. And then the race is airing, and we just sort of kept putting off getting married, and we knew we were gonna elope or some version of that, you know. We wanted to keep it just for us and just private. I mean, our lives are now fairly public, and so like it felt like we just wanted that moment for us, and we were sick of waiting. And frankly, we knew that leg 11 was gonna be a very difficult leg to watch for so many reasons, and we just wanted to turn the narrative around of that day and of that date for us. And so we did literally get married last Wednesday morning before like 11 aired. And we went to the Bronx courthouse, and the Bronx are where my grandparents got married. And so it felt a little like, you know, sentimental. But yeah, we just wanted to, I don't know, just do it with us and just make the day about like our happy future and not about how devastating we were going to be in like 10 hours.
Yeah, so we gave ourselves like a little gift and got to start calling each other, you know, my wife.
Yeah. You know, there's going to be a pizzy party at some point, but let's not be holding our breath.
Like we said, we're not great planners, but there are dreams.
Yeah. Big dreamers.
I did.
She did.
I did.
But that's because I was like, like I said in the episode, I'm an all-in person. And Paige knew I was pretty all-in long before she had proposed. And so, yeah, the joke was that if there was going to be like a formal proposal or something like that, it was for sure going to come from Paige. So
I don't remember the exact conversation, but pretty early in our relationship, there was some version of Izzy being like, well, you know, if you were ready, I would do it right now. And so she kind of told me, like, I think less than a year in, she was like, Paige, the ball is in your court.
Yeah. I would say, like, I don't know if, like, you know, that idea of the one, like, popped up at any point, but I mean, we talk about this all the time. If there is a version of love at first sight or love at first meeting, like, I just, like, had never met on our first date, had never met someone and felt just so safe and seen and, like, easy, you know, and, like, and I don't know, I don't know how else that listing those qualities sort of diminishes the feeling of it. I can't really describe it, but it was just like, yeah, I gotta be around this person. And so for me, it was just like, I just knew I wanted to be with her in some capacity, like immediately. So yeah.
We actually, the day we celebrate as our anniversary is just the day we met. You know, there was no, I think, you know, the moment that we said, like, do you want to call me your girlfriend? You know, like, that was just like a random day, a week or so later. But like, really the day we met, we were...
That's a cute story, though. Do you want me to tell that cute story when she asked me to be her girlfriend?
Always,
so
yes.
We had been dating for several months. Well, maybe several months is like a month or so, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we travel a lot for work, and this was you were going to be away for work, and it was the first one where she was like, do you want to come visit me, maybe? You know, should you come visit me? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to come up for the weekend and blah, blah, blah. And it was like the night before you were leaving for the trip, and we were like snuggling and being all like, oh, I'm going to miss you. And she said, when you come visit me, and she was all shy about it. When you come visit me, can I tell everyone that my girlfriend is coming to meet me? You know, like, it was all like about it. And I was just like, yes, you know, like, so yeah, I thought that, I always like that.
But one more thing I want to say about like the one that like, I hope this comes off as very romantic because it's supposed to be, is that we've actually talked about the fact that neither of us believe in like there being like one person that the universe like meant for you to find, and like that actually it's way cooler that we just wake up every day and choose each other, and that it wasn't just because the universe told us we had to be together, and that every morning it's because like I wake up and I want to be next to this person.
And I think that's why our relationship was successful in the race, like, is that quality of it, you know, not taking for granted and like always choosing and thinking and growing. So anyway, yeah,
I was about to say, you can absolutely see that on every single leg of the race.
Thank you. Never going to Paris ever again. Sorry. Well, we have this, I don't know if this has manifested into like a honeymoon proper, but we do have this dream of, in the near-ish future, like, since, and I'll say it with a grumpy face, sorry, since we never left Europe, that we want to do our whole race course again, but vacation style, and like take a week or two and like just actually hang out at that bar in Croatia that was on the water that looked that I just wanted to hang out at, and walk around Prague for real and finally, not jump off a building.
Yeah. Finally get that beer in Prague.
Yeah. So we would like to do that sort of intersection of honeymoon and race.
We also we're bringing back an old COVID tradition of ours, which is to do a road trip between Christmas and New Year's to visit a bunch of my family in the South and a bunch of our friends along the drive down. So I
think celebrate that way.
I don't know if it's a honeymoon, but it's at least a little wedding tour that we're going to do very soon.
Yeah. I don't know, CBS, call me. You know, I would happily continue doing reality TV. I love it. I love these games. I love the fantasy of it. I love the deprivation of it. I love the intensity of it, you know.
She's a real masochist.
Yeah, I'm just a nightmare. So I would love that. But no, we're pretty focused on just like continuing to build our careers and build our lives together. You know, thanks to the race now, we're like absolutely trying more new things and feeling less scared to be like, we've always wanted to go curling. Let's go curling. Let's learn how to curl, you know, like let's do this. So we're excited to just like focus on, I don't know, continuing to just do stuff together.
Yeah. So no immediate, reality TV plans, but we're always here to answer the phone. And in the meantime, we're just excited to bring the race mentality to the rest of our lives. Yeah. No. No, but thank you so much for asking.
No, she would never. It's devastating because she'd be very good at it, actually.
No, thank you.
I always joke that like we picked the wrong one in the family, actually. Like maybe I'm good TV, but she like would have won, you know?
We'll never know.
We'll never know. So we'll be broke forever.